With Super Smash Bros. Ultimate right around the corner, there's still speculation on what kind of fighters have yet to be announced. So I thought it would be very interesting to take a look at each Smash title and see what characters were considered for each game, but were ultimately scrapped. Now this may or may not give us clues as to who we still might see in the game come December. So like all good stories, we should start from the beginning with Super Smash Bros. For the N64. Now this first revolutionary fighting game was released in 1999, sporting 12 iconic characters, 4 of which you had to unlock. And this roster was iconic: Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Pikachu. The simple idea that you could fight arena style with these characters from various Nintendo franchises blew my mind. But the other interesting thing was who wasn't in the game. Now what we do know is that there were 4 iconic characters that were being worked on for the game but were scrapped because of the lack of production time. The first 2 that made it pretty far in development were Bowser and King Dedede. Miyamoto confirmed Bowser being in the game from an interview dating back from November of 1998. Fortunately enough for Bowser, he was unscrapped and added to the sequel Super Smash Bros. Melee a few years later. Unfortunately for King Dedede, he had to wait for the 3rd title, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, to make his entrance in the series. Next we have Marth, the iconic character from Fire Emblem and of course Super Smash Bros. Melee. He was considered early on for Super Smash Bros. 64, but was scrapped before any serious development was made on him within the game. Now, the last and certainly my favorite of the bunch is Mewtwo. This legendary Pokemon was confirmed to have been worked on in-game by the series creator Masahiro Sakurai, only to then be scrapped and later added in the sequel Super Smash Bros. Melee, like Marth and Bowser. Now, I know I said 4 fighters were scrapped from the game, but there's secretly kind of a 5th. Meowth. Yes, this is a notorious rumored fighter. I remember this back when I was even a kid. And it makes sense. Meowth is a perfect foil to Pikachu. And at the time, Meowth was pretty popular amongst the fans of the show and also the handheld games. However, this was never confirmed, but it was never dismissed either. So for now, Meowth remains what he has always been, a scrapped rumored character. And that pretty much wraps up Smash 64's scrapped characters. But you see, all 4 of the canceled fighters were later used in other titles. So, as we continue this journey on the other Smash games, we might get an idea of who might be brought back for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And trust me, there's a lot of characters on these lists that even I was shocked about. Well guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode of Scrapped. Now let me ask you for a question of the day. Even though we got Marth, Bowser, Dedede, and Mewtwo in later titles, would you have liked to seen them in Smash 64? Or are you just happy how the game was way back in the day? Let me know to be featured in the next episode of Scrapped, and in the last episode of the Scrapped Little Mermaid Ride episode, I asked you guys if you liked the attraction we got or the original version that was made by Tony Baxter himself. And a special thanks to these 4 awesome commenters. Once again, I can't even argue. I think the original just had a little bit more there. And that pretty much wraps it up for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining the Crisscross crew. Get ready because a special announcement for a mini giveaway is just around the corner, so stay tuned for that. And with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode. My name is Chris, and you have just been crisscrossed. Peace out.